we won our first fight. There's still 12 squads left, and anyway, I just wanna. I actually hate you guys so much.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about something we've all eagerly been waiting for Apex Legends. Improvements to the game. I'm talking about audio, I'm talking about frame rate, I'm talking about engine upgrades. When is this all going to happen, and what are the rumors surrounding it? We're also going to go ahead and give out 45 bucks. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's talk about when 120 frames are finally going to come to console. So for the longest time, fans of Apex Legends have been waiting for audio upgrades and many other features to come to the game. It's no surprise that Apex Legends runs on a bit of an outdated system on the Source engine, which is one of the oldest engines still actually in use for video game production. Now, over the last summer, there was a rumor that Apex Legends was going to switch to the Unreal Engine, as Respawn was announced as using it for certain projects. And they had staff members come out and say, not quite right, Respawn has multiple engines in use. Our Source engine continues to make advancements, will never be replaced in the Apex Titanfall universe, and has other titles contributing using to it. This was most likely because Respawn is using the Unreal Engine for their Star Wars games. Now, it was followed actually up earlier this month in a recent Reddit AMA where they said, we have no plans to move to a new engine at this time. Changing to a new engine is a massive undertaking that would ultimately pull critical resources from supporting the live game. However, right below that, dude is 100% correct, saying this doesn't say no significant engine upgrades to the existing Source engine though, so I'm gonna hold on to hope. And he's absolutely right, because everyone has known for the longest time they are upgrading the engine. That was always the initial leak as well. We have Oz from July 20th saying, remember when season 19 was supposed to receive a new map with wall running sections but was pushed forward to season 20, which we all know is true now, in favor of a game engine upgrade. He even gave us some specific information such as a new material system for skins and scenery, new types of VFX, a subtick system to reduce no regs, higher FPS cap, and optimized files plus RPAC compression, which actually contributed to data miners having issues getting into the game files for a while, where Respawn even put in inside jokes trolling Apex data miners. So for whatever reason, people believe that there was a whole new engine coming, but that was never ever going to be the case. It was always stated from inside sources and leakers slash data miners that it was an engine upgrade, and I think someone just made the assumption that it meant a whole new engine. Now, along with that, we can see actual evidence from Respawn themselves, as they did say that they are working on DirectX 12, which is also an upgrade to the game and that engine. That being said, Apex Legends is starting to massively fall behind even if we get a new engine upgrade. When you look at things like Fortnite, which switched to the whole new Unreal Engine, that is a massive undertaking and allowed for so much more content to be made into the game. Not only that, there's a whole new Fortnite Lego mode with new content that has a ton of players being drove into the game. And then you have newer games that are just releasing in a better state than Apex Legends is currently, like the Finals, which, well, it does have some issues with it, even if it doesn't always surpass Apex Legends in every single way. It is something new that fans just haven't seen before. Well, Apex Legends, we are continually having these same bugs and issues in the game, same latency, ping, no reg audio, all that stuff still stays in the game and has been an issue for a very long time. So it's no surprise that the viewership on Twitch is so far down, because everyone wants to see the new stuff that Fortnite is pulling off, or they want to try something new with the Finals where it's not as buggy or glitchy. And I gotta be honest, I'm sure console players feel completely left in the dust. It has been almost 3 years. I mean, it actually might be 3 years. I can't remember when the Series X and the PS5 released, but it's at least been 2 years since we got the next gen update, which only upgraded it to 60 frames per second on console, which is an absolute joke when you compare it to any other live service game on the market right now. At least anyone that is as big as Apex Legends, with a billion-dollar publisher like EA behind it. And it isn't helped by the fact that once we got that 60 frames per second next gen update, Respawn has not made a single statement about the release time of the next gen update. And it's kind of an issue with communication. For instance, we didn't hear anything about cross progression until about a week before it dropped. When it dropped, we got really very little communication, and there are people that have lost everything on their entire account due to that lack of communication and transparency by Respawn slash EA. When you look at EA stats for the year, there's a lot of cool stuff there. There's 129 billion supply bins looted, 12.4 billion ultimates used, 500 million holo spray used, and 89.5 million mixtape matches played, which also leads me to the question, I think this would actually work. Add more playlists to the game to compete with Fortnite. Right now, Apex Legends is in a state where unless they put out a ton of content, it is going to continue to fall by the wayside of those other bigger juggernauts, which just seemingly do so all the time. There really isn't an excuse anymore with the amount of profit that EA and Respawn have made, and if it's due to an issue of Respawn just not having enough staff, then just hire more, because the game has made absolute bank at this point. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Do you think that Apex Legends has been a little too slow with the upgrades, or are you patiently waiting and thinking that everything is just gonna be fine the way it is and other games can come out and it won't impact Apex at all? Also, if you're interested in other content, do check out this channel right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Finals and Apex Legends content. And until next time, Legends, keep playing in the Outlands. See you out there.